Ex bucolicon publi Virgili maronis hac est Eclogue tertia. Primum Latinum deinde Anglicae. I'm going to read Virgil's third eclogue in Latin and English here, straight from the library. Menalcas and Damoetas. Dic mihi Damoeta, quium pecus an miliboie, non verae gonos nuper mi tradit aegon. In felix o semper oves pecus, ipse nearam dum fovet, ac nemi sibi praefrat illa veretur hic alienus ovis custos bis mulget in ora, et succus pecuri et lax subducitor agnis. Parcias ista viris tamen opicienda memento, novimus et qui te transversa tuentibus hircis et quo, sed faciles nimpaeri seres acello. Tum credo cum me arbustum videre mi coenos, atque mala vitis incedere falce novellas. Aut hic ad veteres fagos cum daphnidos arcum, fregis et galamos quae tu per verse Menalca, et cum vidisti puero donata dolebas, et sin analiqua noquises mortuus esses. Quid domini faciant audent cum talia fures, non ego te vidi Damonos pessime caprum excipere insidiis multum latrante licisca, et cum clamarem quo nunc se proribut ille, titere coge pecus, tu post carrecta latebas. An mihi cantando victus non redere dille, quem mea carminibus memoris et fistula caprum, si nescis meus ille caper fuit, et mi damon ipse fatebatur, sed redere posse negabat. Cantando tu illum aut, quam tibi fistula cera iuncta fuit, non tu intrivis indocte solebas, tridente miserum stipula desperdere carmen. Vis erg internos quid posset uterque vixissem experiamur, eg hanc vitula ne forte recuses, bis venit ad muctram binos let ubere fetus depono. Tu dic mecum quo ignere certes. De grege non ausim qui quam deponere tecum, est mi namque domi pater est in justa nuerca, bisque die numerant ambo pecus alteret aedos, verit quid multo tutipse fatebere maius insanire libet, quodiam tibi pocula poenam pagina, cae latum divo opus alcimedontos, lenta quibus torno facili superadita vitis, diffusos hedera vestit palente carumbos. In medio duo signa, conon et quis fuit alter, descripsit radio totum qui gentibus orbem, tempora quae messor quae curus arator aberet. Nec dilis labra movi, sed condita servo. Et nobis id alcimedon duo pocula fecit, et moli circumst ansas amplexus acanto, orpea quin medio posuit, siluasque sequentis, nec dilis labra movi, sed condita servo. Si ad vitulum spectas, nihil est quod pocula laudes. Num quam hodie fugies, veniam quocumque vocaris audiet haec tantum velqui venit ecce palaemon, efficiam post hac ne quenquam voce lacessas. Qui nagesi quid abes in me mora non eritula, ne quenquam fugio, tantum vicine palaemon, sensibus haec immis reses non parvere bonas. Dicite quando quid in moli concedimus erba, et nunc omnis ager, nunc omnis partuit arbos, nunc frondent silvae, nunc formosi sinus annos, incipe Damoeta, tudeinde sequere Menalca, alternis dicetis, amanta alterna camenae. Ab Iove principium musae Iovis omnia plena, ille colliteras illi mea carmina curae. et me poibus amat poibo sua sempera pud me munera sunt, lauret suave rupens cantus. Malo me Galatea petit, lasciva puella, et fugitad salices et se cupit ante videri. Ad mi se ufertutro meos ignis amintas, notiorut iam sit canibus non delia nostris. Parta meae veneris sunt munera namque notavi ipsa locaere ai, quo conge serra palumbres. Quid potuvi puero silvextrex arbara lecta, aurea mala decemisi, cras altera mitam. O quotiens et quae nobis Galatea locutast, parta liqua venti, dium referatis et auris. Quid prodest quo me ips animo non spernis aminta, sidum tu sectaris apros, egoretia servo. Pulida mite mihi, meus est natalis iola, cum faci amuitula profugibus ipse venito. Pulida mant alias nam me discedere flevit, et longum formos evale inquit iola. Triste lupus tabulis maturis frugibus imbres, arboribus venti, nobis amarilidas irae. Dulce satis humor de pulsus arbutus haedis, lentas alix feto pecori mi solus amintas. Polia mat nostram quamuis est rustica musam, pierides vitulan lectori pascite vestro. Poliet ipse facit nova carmina pascite taurum, iam cornu petat et petibus qui sparget arenam. Qui te polio mat veniat quo te quoque gaudet, mela fluantili, ferat et rubus aspera momum. Qui bavium non odit amet tua carmina mevi, at quidem iungat vulpes et mulgeat ircos. Qui legitis flores et umina scantia fraga, frigidus opueri fugitinc, latet anguis in erba. Parcito ves nimium procedere non bene ripae creditur, ipsaries et iano quel rasicat. Ditere pascentis afflumine rege capellas, ips ubi tempus erit omnis in fonte lavabo. Cogito ves pueri si lac praeceperet aestus ut nuper frustra praesabimus ubera palmis. Heu quam bingui magerest mi taurus in erbo, id amor exitium pecorisque magistro. Is certe nequam amor causast, vix ossibus aerent, nescio quis teneros oculus mi fascinat agnos. Diquibus in terris et eris mi magnus Apollo, tris pateat caeli, spatium non amplius urnas. Diquibus in terris inscripti nomina regnum, nascantur flores et bilida solus abeto. Non nostrin tervos tantas componere alites, et vitula tu dignus et dicet quisquis amores, aut metuet dulcis, aut experietur amaros, claudite iam rivos pueri, sat prata biberunt. Hac erat publi Virgilii Maronis eclogue tertia. Nunc Anglicae. Tell me, Damoeta, whose flock is this? Is it Melibbius's? Truly not, it's Igon's. Recently he entrusted it to me. Oh, what an endlessly unlucky flock. While he himself is fucking Nyara, at the same time fearing she'd prefer me to him, This stranger is guarding his ewes and milking them twice each hour. And so both the lambs are robbed of their milk and the sheep of their vigor. Hey now, watch your tongue, slandering men with such words as those, for we know just what you were doing with the goats, looking startled, and where, 'cause the nymphs smile easily, in which grove. Then I trust that they saw me down at Mycon's orchard as well, while I was slashing his young vines with my wicked knife. Or over there by the ancient beech tree where you shattered Daphnis's bow and flute because you, perverse Menalca, when you saw the boy had been given them, you grieved, and if you couldn't hurt him in some way, you'd have died. What are masters to do when their slaves can be so audacious? For didn't I see you, rascal, making off insidiously with one of Damon's goats, much to the barking of Lakiska? And when I had shouted, "Where did he get himself off to now? Tityrus, round up the herd," you were hiding behind the reeds. What, didn't he admit that I was the victor in singing? How my verses together with flute overcame him, winning the goat? If you're unaware, the goat was mine. Damon himself confessed it to me, but he said he couldn't pay for it. You singing with him, and just when did you ever own a pitched pipe? Wasn't it you, skillless one, who very often in the crossroads would squander a wretched tune with squealing reed? Look, shall we each just see what we can do together in turn? I'll wager this cow, don't be so reluctant. Twice a day she comes for the milking, and she's raising 2 calves. But tell me, Menalcas, what stake will you match her with? I'd never dare bet on anything from the herd with you, for I have a harsh father at home and a stricter stepmother. Twice each day they count the goats, and another time their kids. Truly, I'm sure you'll confess it's a much greater bet. Since you want to act rashly, I will wager these cups, these works carved from beechwood divinely by Alcimedon, to which a pliant, soft vine has been added by the art of the lathe, and wrapped around with pale spreading clusters of ivy. In the middle are placed 2 figures, Conon and who was the other one? He who marked out the whole heavens of mankind with his staff, the time there is for the reaper and that for the curved plowsman. I haven't yet touched my lips to them, but I've kept them in storage. And for us that same Alcimedon made 2 cups, and their centers are twined around with sweet acanthus. And in the middle he placed Orpheus, and the woods that followed him. I haven't yet touched my lips to them, but I've also kept them in storage. But if you just see the cow, there's no way you'd praise those cups. Ha, you'll escape nothing today. I will come whenever you're called. Only let he who's coming by hear this. Look, it's Palaemon. After this, you'll never again wound anyone with your voice. All right, if you have it in you, there will be no delay with me, nor do I flee anyone. Palaemon, our neighbor, pay this your closest attention, for it is no small matter. Palaemon says, "Oh, sing ye now that we're each seated in the soft green grass, now that every tree and every field is in full shoot, now that the woods are green and the year is at its loveliest. Begin, Damoeta, and you follow, Menalcas. Each of you sing alternately, for the muses adore alternation." With Jupiter I will begin, Muses, all things are full of Jove. He who protects the earth cares also for my songs. And Apollo favors me, for Apollo at my house always there are these gifts, laurels and soft red hyacinths. Galatea throws an apple at me, that wicked girl, and she flees away to the willows, hoping that she will be seen. But Amyntas, my flame, offers herself to me unasked, and so that Diana herself is not better known to my hounds. I've found me gifts for my love, and I've marked for myself the place which the wood pigeons build high up in the air. Whatever I can I've sent down to my boy. 10 golden apples I picked from my tree. Tomorrow I'll send another. Oh, how many sweet nothings Galatea softly whispers to me. Winds, may you carry some part of them to the ears of the gods. What use is it to me if you don't scorn me inwardly, Amyntas, if while you pursue the wild boars, I have to watch the nets? Send Phyllis to me, it's my birthday, Yola, and when you make a cow in sacrifice for the harvest, come also yourself. Phyllis loves me before all others. I love Phyllis before all others. For she wept when I left, and she said lingeringly, "Farewell, farewell, handsome Yola." The wolf is a threat to the flock, the rain to the mature crops, and the winds to the trees, and Amaryllis's rage to me. As sweet as moisture is to the fields, as the strawberry tree to the kids, as the pliant willow for cattle in heat, is Amyntas only for me. Pollio adores this muse of mine, although she's rural. Sisters and cousins, fatten a calf for your readers. Pollio himself makes me new songs. Fatten a bull, that one, who already fights with his horns and scatters the sands with his hooves. Let he who loves you, Pollio, come to where also he delights. Let soft honey flow for him, and the bitter briar bear spice. Let he who doesn't hate Bavius love also your songs, Mevius, and let him also yoke foxes and milk he-goats too. You who read and pick flowers and things near the humid ground, O boys, flee from this place. A snake is hiding in the cold green grass. Bulls or hurt sheep always is cows. Cows, beware the river bank. Don't proceed too far. Even the ram is now drying his fleece. Tityrus, round up the grazing flock from the meadows. I'll wash them all myself in a stream when the time is right. Boys, round up the herd. If summer's heat shall spoil the milk, as it has of late, our palms will press udders in vain. Alas, how dark and lean is my bull in this field. The same love shall be the death of both the master and his flock. For sure, but love isn't the reason. Scarcely clinging to river banks, I know not whose pretty eyes have captured the gaze of my flock. Say then unto the earth, and you'll be greater than Apollo to me. Thrice laying open the skies, no better than hiding behind the reeds. Say you then unto the earth and the royal kingdom inscribed with the blooming of flowers, and keep Phyllis for yourself. Then Palaemon interjects. It's not up to me to decide between you both who's better, both dignified in song and whatever there is of your loves, to either fear the sweet or anticipate the bitter. Shut off your spring of song now, boys, for the fields have drunk enough.